Hi everybody, how's it going? How was your weekend? How is your week gonna be? I would like to know. This time I didn't share the live stream on Facebook because Facebook is having a hard time, and Instagram. Right now, I don't know if it's the case worldwide, but Facebook seems to be down. Oh, this is doing shadow on me, right? Facebook seems to be down, so I cannot share. So only my subscriber saw or see that I'm live right now. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. You probably like what I'm doing here. You probably like the wing or like live sound and have a question about that. So feel free to join in. Join the wonderful people here. Hold on. Sip of coffee. And I just want to make sure that everything is fine because surprisingly today, everything went too good for me to do a live stream. Just want to make sure that everything is fine. Don't worry, guys. Okay, well, everything seems fine. Hi to everybody in the chat. Don't be afraid to say hi. I like to call out your name or answer your question. Speaking of answering question, I want to get the name of the gentleman right. I did a video call this week with Arturo Trevino. He's in Texas. And he was asking me a really interesting question that I didn't have the answer. So I went fishing the information for you. And what he wanted to do was to have the select of the console changing. That microphone is really in the way. Sorry. He wanted to have the select changing by touching the fader. Actually, you could do that on an X32, but you cannot do this on the wing. So, my friend Arturo, I have a good answer for you this time. You can change the select by touching the fader or more by moving the fader. Let me show you. This is the only way I figured to do something that will be really close to touch on fader and having auto select. If you come here in the auto channel select and you enable the 3 sections, so left, center, and right. I'm gonna do it like, can you guys see this? You cannot, hold on. It's work for me to do it, so. Gotta zoom out so you guys can see the console. And if I'm moving the fader here, you can probably see that. So if you want to have your, I'm gonna use unused fader. If you want to have your select change, you just have to barely move the fader just a tiny bit. And honestly, this is probably as good as select by touch. You know, moving 0.1 dB is not gonna change your mix. So please use that trick for those of you who wants to or wanted to have the touch, the auto touch select on the wing. This is as close as we can get. So I hope, Arturo, I get your answer, or I hope this will be a satisfying one. And I got a new chair. Sorry, I'm just not used to it. It supports my lower back, so I'm always feel like I'm gonna... No, nothing happened. I was also afraid I would not make it on time today. I was this morning doing an event in a theater. I'm working now as a local head sound for a theater, so maybe I will try to do some video about that there, but this is like out of my control what I can and cannot do in that place. Console wise, there we have a M32 and a good old M7CL ES. The ES is for Ethernet sound or Ether sound, and it's basically a digital patch. Illuminox first. I guess this is the first comment today, man. Welcome. How you doing? You are officially now a regular. If I recognize your name, you're a regular. Welcome, man. Welcome to another Monday, another live stream. Any question? This is the time. You got it. You got the console and me all for yourself. And okay, I must say this. Today's stream will be a little shorter than usual because I will do another one tonight. It's currently 1:36 p.m. for me, and I will have another one at 8 because I was supposed to work today. So this is why I scheduled the live stream to be later. I will also try to sometime change the schedule. I will try as much as I can to keep this one going, but I want to add more because the algorithm seems to like it. Honestly, since I'm doing a live stream every week and I'm releasing 1 or 2 video a week, I get way more subscriber. Now I get around 100 subscriber a month, which is totally amazing for me. I could not even expect that. I was not even expecting that. So, I will maybe try to push the machine a bit. We'll see. So, all that to say, I'm saying so many times. And okay, funny story. Every time I edit my video, I realize that I say word all the time, like so, next, after that, and we got, and but. I say that all the time. How can you guys watch one of my live stream? Maybe I'm not as repetitive, but I feel that I always say the same thing. Anyway, personal behind the scene story here. Hold on, I need to move my monitor. Oh yeah, this is why I'm not ready. I didn't get my stuff together. From Illuminox, question: do you have any experience recommendations setting up a commentary and talkback setup in Dente for the wing? Actually, I didn't. I think I was transparent enough with the Dente thing. This is where my Dente card is. This is where I'm at basically with Dente. I mean, the talkback and commentary mic will come from the console, so the Dente thing is just a routing option. What are you trying to achieve with that? Maybe that will help me to guide you in a better direction. I just don't know what's the... You want that to be in the ClearCom because that just become a talkback mic, and honestly for talkback mic, I'm not using the talkback function of the console. I'm using a cheapest switch mic that I can find, and I'm using an input. That way I can route it into the PA, into wherever, and I can set the volume for different mixes if I want to talk to a musician, or sometimes I don't want to talk to some musician. In one of the band that I did, like Five Roses, during the rehearsal, I was only talking to the musical director only. Everybody else was like out of that conversation, and him and I were talking, okay, like, can the singer do this? Can I get more of this, less of that from the musician? Not for their in-ear mix. I was me for front of house. So I believe it's a better setup. I would just set it up like an input and just route it, but that's me. If this is what you want to achieve. Also, must show out my Road of the Whale, Route des Baleines mug. For those of you who saw my vlog. Is it out yet? I don't know. I think it's out. I have a vlog coming where we see whales. Because I go up north enough that we have whale there. Whale or whales, I'm not. I feel that I don't speak English sometimes. It's okay, it's my second language, so I can forgive myself. Oh, sorry. So, anything you guys want to talk about? I'm pretty sure there's not only Eliminax in the chat. Just don't be shy, guys. Yeah, there's more than him. Just ask for your requests or stuff that you're not sure that you want to clarify. This is why we're here. I'm building the commentary booth setup for the broadcast using the Studio Technology Model 205 commentary console. I do not know these console, but I'm gonna guess if they are Dente, you can probably grab that like an input. This is my that will be my assumption here, that you can just grab that and run it through a channel. Just assign it to one of the channel and write it like one or two channel. Maybe you have more than one. So, oh, and camera just die. Why? What's happening? My little GoPro's plugged in. It should not die on me. Hold on, guys. Is it coming back? Let me check that out. Don't move. Sometimes when your small charger is not enough, use your MacBook Pro charger. This one is rated for 100 watt, and my camera just died again. Hold on. Okay, take two. Hold on, Luminox, I'm with you, man. Just having, a hard time with my GoPro. It's totally, the battery is totally out because I used to film a vlog yesterday. Okay, well, I don't need my camera to show you this. I got a still frame from there. This is great. I love it. I'm live. I'm there. Don't worry. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay. I'm going to try to change the cable. Maybe the cable doesn't like the 100 watt. And I'm going to explain to you the talkback. Or at least we're going to dive into the talkback section. Because I didn't do a lot of research on it myself. So, black screen. Oh, yeah, you can see me. Hi. And let's go to the talkback. What's happening there? I have honestly never used it. So, we're going to learn. First, where is it? This is the monitor section. Live monitoring, talkback. Talkback setup. We got talkback A and talkback B, so you can talk to many people. You can send. Okay, you can basically take two things for talkback. Channel 40, like I'm having right now, my channel 40 right there. I can use that. Can you still hear me if I'm touching this? No, you cannot. So, okay, I'm not going to do it now, but or maybe, hold on. Maybe if I do this. And I'm pressing talkback. Yes, you can. So, okay. The way it seems to work is we have channel 40 or aux 8. So that would be channel 48, basically. We have talkback option to auto, push, and latch. I would not know what auto is, but push and latch, I'm really familiar with these. Talkback A, we're going to try them. Push. Push is, I guess, when I'm Yeah, you guys can't see it, but touching the I'm pressing down the bottom on the left, so it does that. Latch is just one touch, it stay on, and I need to press it back again. So it goes out. And you can assign for talkback A or B, where you send it, basically. So in the 16 bus or the 4 main. Under that, we have individual bus main send level. Let's go on. How would you assign that? Could you do this? No. I would not know how to use that. Individual bus main talkback send level. Maybe I need to do a video about talkback. Hey, Neeby Nick, what's up? Is it okay if I call you Nick? Hi, Nick. Welcome. I'm sorry, my camera, my other camera, the one that is right there, just died. Battery slowly charging up. Bear in mind, but hey, welcome, man. I see that you just subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Talking about talkback, what else we have? Okay, let's forget about that for now. Monitor auto dim. Can you? In my headphone, the volume have dropped, but I don't think it has dropped for you guys. I'm just gonna come back to auto here, and monitor auto. Is it for A and B? Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna guess bus dim is how much of the main out that you drop. Okay, no, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna guess here that bus dim is when you press talkback, you dim the stage out. You dim everything on stage is just dropping by how many dB that you set this thing. If I had Rob around, he would confirm me that information. This guy is so knowledgeable. Hey Rob, if you're watching, thank you for all the good information that you just go out and tell to everybody. Thank you for being such a great source of information. It's the world need more people like you, and I appreciate the fact that you take the time to answer my question in public and in private. Do I have a camera now? Sorry, guys. Hey, Pancho. How's it going, man? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna stick to this for now. I'm just gonna take that off so that way it's not gonna mess my setting, because I'm currently working on a show. And I can take that out. There we go. Is it changing something in my monitor? No, it doesn't. Just for fun, let me try something. I'm gonna assign my talkback, and oh no, I would need to be in this. Okay, I cannot try this now, but I will eventually do a video about talkback. It could be interesting. Oh, you still at work, Pancho? Great, me too. Well, actually, no. I had a gig this morning, but I was okay to get back home in time. And sorry, guys. I'm just trying to fix my damn camera. While I'm talking to you. And it's, troubleshoot 101 while you're doing a live event. I should have. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got 10% battery. Oh! I'm good. Don't worry. I'm good. I'm gonna have a camera soon. Hold on. This is ridiculous. Ugh. Hey, I'm back. This time, yeah, you can see me on the wing screen, but this is not my best angle. Well, actually, this angle is probably even worse if you ask me, but it feels more personal. I like to be personal with my viewers. It's support on air to Main Street, yeah. Well, oh, I guess you don't mind. You guys don't mind seeing the mic. I just honestly, okay. I want your opinion on that. Is it weird to see a microphone? Because I'm talking to you. Sometimes I feel like I should always have, you know, the mic like this, so you guys don't see it. It feels like I'm talking to you, but in my headphone, this is bugging me because I feel far. I want to have that radio feeling. I just don't know. This is bugging me. I'm just picky about things. Okay, question from Pancho. What power speaker do you use when you go out with the van? With the S-Count show, we're using the JBL, the 612. It's a 12 inches. It's a 12-inch mid-range with a 1-inch driver. I found these bucks to be fine. Nothing special about them. It's not my L acoustic. It's not my what else do I use? I really like the L acoustic stuff and the RCF stuff. Not all the boxes are QSC also, because with the van I'm using QSC subs and JBL top. It's a good mix. They fit well together, and I'm not doing anything that is PA heavy, so they're just fine. And I'm also using the small 10-inch, the 510 JBL 510, Eon 510, and they work fine. Maybe the monitor are a bit dark, but that's how I like them. No, the live stream of podcasting has normalized the mic in the shot. Place it wherever you're like. Okay, thank you. I just feel it sounds better because I have my laptop. Well, gotta call a friend later on. You know, I have my laptop in the back making a lot of background noise, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to have too much back noise. Too much noise in the back. I don't speak English today. I wake up really early to do that gig. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris White just entered the chat. Hey, how's it going, Chris? Just gonna text a friend because, you know, I don't know for you guys. Okay, let's do behind the scene thing. I am the 911 call. Oops. I am the 911 call for all my friends. Everybody who, hold on, I cannot speak English and write in French at the same time. Everybody who has a problem with anything sound-wise, sound system, home cinema theater, TV, they just call me. Even Colin, I would not know who that is. Fox Sport 1, I guess it's in the States. I'm in Canada, and honestly, I could not care less about sports event. No offense, please. It's just not my thing. This is my thing. No, seriously. Okay, well, if he does it, I mean, it's not an SM7B where I have to have it here. Like, what's his name? The guy, Joe Rogan, who has a podcast, and he's got a 7B right there, and it's like, you know, I have a HS55 that I could also use, but I don't know. I feel like the large condenser diaphragm from a large diaphragm condenser from Bayer is more than fine. This is like a really expensive one. Yeah, you were referring to... Yes, I get you, man. Just... Yeah. But well, if he's on Fox Sports, I'm going to guess this is a big TV channel. And if he's doing that, I'm going to guess it's accepted by society now. And it's... Oh, come on. Really? This is ridiculous. What's wrong with GoPro? And what's wrong with that camera? It just needs to be charged. I get it. Oh no, it's because the charger went out. Oh, it's all my fault. What's up, guys? I feel like a total amateur right now. Okay, well, anything about the wing that you guys want to talk about? This is all I can show at the moment. But I'm gonna take a mental note for talkback. I need to film a couple video because you guys can see me a little bit. It's so bad. Hold on, give me a minute. That my GoPro should turn back on anytime soon. Okay. Really good question. What is the Velcro on the screen? I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to that view. Not everybody knows that I've built, and I can probably move it around just a little bit. I have built my own case for the wing. I used a old sacrificial light console case that was not used anymore, an old SMG or SGM console, and it was bigger than the wing, so I decided to build my own. And in the back for the dugouts, instead of building a dughouse like a proper one where you can put cable, I just made a flap. So the bottom of the case in the back just flapping out. So to protect the screen, I've put a Velcro there just so that I can have something smooth for the case to rest against, and it's not gonna scratch the back of my screen. It's not gonna damage the back of my screen. Just in case, I put the Velcro there. I should actually put a male. This is female Velcro. I should put a male on the case, so when I'm closing the flap, it would stick to something and not just flap back to the ground every time that I try to close the case. This is the IT God punishment for not loving sports enough. Well, let's be honest, I'm probably more active than those guys who watch sports drinking beer. So who's to blame? What kind of power do you use on your truck? Is there any AC/DC or use battery? Normally, I'm asking for the power to be locally provided. I have 200 feet of extension if I need to run a long distance, but most of the time I'm asking the promoter or the local person, because let's face it, it's not crew most of the time. It's just somebody who hired us, and I asked them for an extension cord. So everything is running out of a single 15 amp breaker. I'm not even close to break it to to jump the breaker. But that said, I'm trying to push Vanessa to have a solar battery kit powerful enough to do show from solar. We already have 600 watt of panel on the top of the van. We would need probably bigger battery, a bigger inverter. The one that we have in right now is a 3000 watt, but it doesn't like it when I put the P on it because I did try it. I could probably do something acoustic that doesn't require a lot of sub. So if there's no kick drum or stump or anything that require a low end, I could probably get away with maybe an hour and a half of power from the battery from solar. But for now, to answer your question, it's 100% AC power coming from wherever we're at. And I'll be lucky to say that I live in Quebec. In Quebec, we have one of the best provided electricity in the world. Here it doesn't. The power never goes out, or unless it's a maintenance or in the winter if a tree fall on something. Otherwise, the power never goes out, and it's always 120, 24 volt, 25 sometime. Regular, no power drop. No, it's always a steady power. And yeah, this is actually I need to figure out something also with Vanessa where we could have solar and DC. So we would need two inverter, but we would be on a battery. So if the power ever go out, we would continue to show on battery. I could probably do that. But yeah, I thought it would be for a Sunhood. I'm sorry, I'm not sure about the question. I'm just trying. Sorry, I saw the chat move fast. Just want to make sure. What do you think of using a Harvey 20 on the horns? I actually did it a couple times. It's fine. RE20 Sennheiser MD421, an old one if you can, like the one that I have there that I still need a clip for. If anybody has a clip that they don't use and they lost the mic, hit me up. I will buy it from you. Which guitar plugin amp did you use on your gig that you recently did with the Wing? Hold on, I need to figure out which one you're talking about, because the last one that I did, is it Simon? I think it's Simon's show, because I did one last weekend, but it's not out yet, so you didn't see it, so you cannot talk about it. It's most of the time, I would say in both cases, actually, it's Helix, Line 6 Helix. It's just fine. I even personally myself switch from using an XFX. I sold that really expensive, really good inexpensive unit and bought myself a Podgo, because even if I have the skill to use way more than that, and I could build myself some really sophisticated, really complex routing rig, when I play guitar, it's mostly a clean tone, an overdrive tone, a same overdrive tone with a volume boost, and a wah pedal. This is what I use. So, Line 6 Helix, Soundman approved. Ooh. But I must say, Alan, that my my guitar player who built those presets in the Helix, the guy is really good at building preset, but the guy is such a good player. My friend Vince is such a good player. He could basically play a pig nose amp and it would sound good, because he's good. He's playing really good. From Alminos. Just be careful when jumping above 3000 watt. Your battery setup Optimally should be 48 volts set up for a 5,000 watt inverter in the cable gauge double exponent. Actually, you want to hit me up on Facebook, Almanax. I have some question for you about the solar system that I'm setting up on my RV. This is totally not related to what we're talking about, but if you can hit me up, I have some question for you that I had a hard time Googling. If you want to, otherwise, it's all good. You're welcome. Oh, the sun hood. Hold on. Okay. Oh no, it's okay. I get it. The sun hood. No, it's not for setting up something for the screen. Actually, I must say, I didn't have any problem in the sun with the screen. On camera, it doesn't look that bright, but physically being there, I did a sound check Saturday with it, and it was fine. It was not as bad as the old PM5D were, where the screen, you basically had to do this to see something on the screen. From a previous live stream, you tried to save and reload a bus on the wing. Then you mean the send of each fader to the bus setting of a fader rather than send on the bus itself? Yes, actually. I'll let you guys know what's happening with that. Actually, okay, let me show you. Let me explain that correctly from what I've learned. I'm going to use an example here. Bus 1, and this is my bus 1. There's nothing on this if I have maybe a bus, with other stuff like my drum reverb or my whatever setting that I'm using here. Oh, sorry. When you save a bus, it's only saving the bus main. The bus SAN are saved in the channel. Hold on. I make no sense right now. If I were to recall something like this, the bus SAN here is the bus master, and the SAN from the channel is in the channel section. So it's not really meant to work that way, but I requested the feature. Maybe it will come up. Maybe if you guys want to put pressure on... No, I should not say that. Don't, okay, please, don't go out everybody on Facebook or go on the Music Tribe forum and ask for that feature. I send the request. I think a lot of people approve of the request or approve for a use case to be able to save a send on fader mix for the in-ear monitor. Let's say that you have a guest and you did 5 show and that guest is coming back. It makes sense to me to say, oh, I'm going to recall your mix from the last time. Even if my show changed a little bit, it will be a great startup point. I did the request for that. Will it ever happen? I don't know. But I did the request. We will see. We will see. Okay, I've been at this for 40 minutes. I want to do a shorter one today because, one, I have a solar panel to put on my RV so I can leave. And after that, I need to make some video for you guys because I will probably out on vacation for the next week. So maybe next Monday, maybe no live stream next Monday, but I will definitely have some shorter video or vlog coming out. I tried to do now Wednesday new information video, like I show a live tip with my bass drum, where I show how to trigger some really low frequency information to add to your kick. I have something coming up about the snare Wednesday, and Friday will be a vlog. This one is going to come out. It's already edited, so it will come out. Last question from Illuminox. If you like the ID, you could also request this feature to show Behringer. What are we talking about, Illuminox? The feature, okay. I don't know if it's clear for everybody. I can talk to people. I have access to an email address where I can send my information to people from the Music Tribe. Yes. If people, well, I mean, I don't want people to rush out for that feature, but I can definitely, and I'm sure everybody who's doing sound for a living can definitely see a use case for bus recall or send fader recall, that or a mixed bus. I don't know how to say it. Hi, Headman. How's it going? I was about to sign out. But, okay, maybe a couple minutes. I can stay for a couple minutes. Because, for those of you who watch, again, live, I will have another live later tonight. I was not supposed to be here today. So I will try not to do 3 hour of live now. Not have the time to do everything that I need to do this afternoon and come back. But definitely I will have a later stream today around, I think it's scheduled for 8:30 or 8. My time, so I'm in the same time zone as New York if you want to come in. If you are in Europe, it will be around, I think, 2 in the morning. Could be wrong. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I don't want people to rush out to Behringer to request that feature. I did the request. I think they heard the message, and I will let the team debate. And I will let the people over there debate if it's a feature that is worthy or not. Because, let's face it, everybody has a special use case where they would need a feature that nobody else is going to use. Or it doesn't make sense for anybody else other than themselves. But this one, I think, many people back me up on it. Many people that I know that are also in contact with the Thrive that back me up on this one. So maybe, I don't know how easy or how hard it is to implement in a console, but I think we all agreed that it would make sense. Maybe we can have, you know, another, but let's just talk for fun. Let's just have ID together. Maybe we could have another menu here that would say send, mix send, and you can take a bus and save it and recall it to somewhere else, you know, because it will be fun if that feature could make you move your bus. If, let's say that you have many guests, actually I will have that in the future. I know in February I'm going to work with a house band that will have always the same lead singer, but all the shows have guests. Maybe I can save that guest, work on my show, or maybe I can, if that's that guest mix, work more on my show, make everything fit better together, and just reload the fader send or the bus send for that guest. So we want skill on the autotune plugin. Trust me, that request has been done already, not by me, but I know some people did. But seriously, I need to clarify something about autotune. The way that the autotune work in the wing is different from the plugin. So okay, I need to do video today. I think I'm gonna do that. Let me show you guys what I mean. We're gonna go in console view. Do I have a autotune here? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, these let's go with my friend Jade's vocal. She's got autotune, not because she needs it, it's because I just want her vocal live to be perfect. But the way the autotune work, this is one I want to try to show you guys. If you take a note out, autotune will simply not correct it in that area. If I take C out, if you try to hit a B, Auto-Tune, the plugin will grab it and it will pitch shift it. It will correct the pitch until you reach B. If you are close to a C or C sharp here, Auto-Tune will just ignore the pitch. It's not gonna, unless not like the real plugin, Auto-Tune, the real Auto-Tune plugin, if you take some note out, it will just not, it will tune to something else. I'm explaining that wrong. Okay, let's say that you go chromatic and you go from a D and you go down until you reach B. If you use the real Auto-Tune plugin, you will stay on D until you reach out that C, and C is closer to B, so it will automatically drop your pitch to B. It's not gonna go in between, or it's not gonna stop to listen for a note. It will just go from D to B with no in between. With this one, you can be in between and it just won't listen to it. This is the difference. This is why it's not working like Auto-Tune, and you probably don't need scale, because it's not gonna, well, using scale could be fun for recall, but it's not working the same way. Chris, I would like the option to get a kind of pop group function. If you touch the DCA button, all the channel in that DCA will show up to the left bank. Yeah, the pop group thing, as the request has been made. Many people have requests for it. I'm not a user on the X32, but I am on the Pro 2. When I'm running Pro 2, I like to have the pop group. It makes sense to me to have them. Yeah, I don't see why it could not be on the wing with VCA. And I don't know how hard it is to implement that feature, but I think it's going to come in the future. But this is not, keep in mind, I'm gonna work for the Behringer team here. Keep in mind that these guys are trying to fix bug first. Everything that is a bug, and I'm totally guessing here. I have no inside information about that. But I'm gonna guess that they have a list of things that they want to implement, they want to have in the console, and they try to push and they try to work on that before adding new stuff. So they have a list, they try to add that stuff create bugs, and they try to fix that bug and finish that list before adding some stuff. When something is really important, like I know some feature are coming in the future that will be game changer, that I'm sure were not on the list at first. Well, actually, I was told they were not on the list. But I just try to be careful with my word here. Keep in mind that these guys are working their butt out for you. They tried really hard to make that console great. Some feature are not there. Some feature will take a long time to come. Not because they are hard, but they are hard to implement. But sometimes, priority, market change. Let's say that somebody else, somebody like Yamaha, want to come down and compete in the same realm as the Wing, and they release a Wing competitor that is pretty much the same price, has double the amount of channel, about double the amount of input, and they have an extra feature that is really a key selling point. I'm pretty sure they will react and add that feature if it's even possible. But this is what I think they are after. Finishing the list that they have in mind when they build that thing. Because, they had an idea. They did not just took an X32 and had more fader, more channel. They had an idea, they have a plan, they know where they want to go with this thing. So expect more stuff in the future, I would say. But for now, let them work on the fix first. Wing of the tune is for a good singer. They won't sing a wrong note. So the note disable is to prevent correcting to a wrong note while doing a vibrato of a slide. This is how I see it. Actually, yes, I did a full show with the autotune last weekend, and I remember one time Jade actually hit a wrong note, and she was just flat enough. She was, going on the subs. She probably was jumping around, and so she hit a wrong note, and the autotune shifted a half step down from that. And it actually made that note worse. Instead of being just flat, it threw it one step down fully. Not a good thing. So yes, autotune, or I'm going to call it pitch fix from now on. Or I'm going to try to call it pitch fix because it's not autotune. Pitch fix is for good singer. And I've worked with it, and wow, it does amazing thing on good back vocal, on band like Five Roses that I did. I have two really good singer, really good. They practice a lot. I did 2 days of rehearsal with them. They practice a lot. They work on the timing for word. Because a lot of time they double each other on key, but they need to be on time for the words to be spoken out at the same rhythm. They work on all that stuff. They don't need autotune. They don't need autotune to be on pitch. But when you have them, my 2 lead singer and my 3 back vocal all singing, everybody is on pitch. But the fact that I can have the pitch fix plugin just make it so tight. It just make it dead on. You don't, you could be slightly off, but that just bring you, it's a safety net. It just bring you back like dead on it. It was sounding really good. Actually, I don't want to, I tried to be as modest as possible here, but some people came to me and asked me if the band was playing for real or it was all backtrack. Gonna take that one, put it in the back pocket of self-esteem. Because everything was so tight and so perfect. And I had my bass drum trick going, and I had the autotune or the pitch fix on the vocal. It just made everything so square. And for the first time, I've mixed a compressed mix. The goal was to sound like a CD, so this is what I tried to achieve. And I've used exactly this mastering chain. I had the G-Soul compressor. Actually, I can take that out. I had the G-Soul compressor on my main bus going into that limiter. I was not compressing that much. This is just for my spoken voice. But man, it sounded like a brick. Like more a wall of sound in your face, and everything was so even that people came and asked me, what's going on here? It sounds like the CD. So, yes. What are your go-to for natural sounding correction? Normally I use 50-50. I think this is what I went for. 50-50. Let me take a look at this. Actually, I use the amount 100%. And the speed, I changed that a lot. I've experimented. And it didn't feel as extreme with the live band. 65 by itself, if you solo something at 65, it feels robotic a little bit, but in the whole live band context, it didn't feel that much. It's basically like reverb, when you're, all my studio guys will understand here what I'm talking about. You mix your snare, you send it into the reverb, and you go like, okay, this is wet enough, and you unsolo that snare and you listen to the whole thing and you go like, where's my reverb? It's basically felt like that. Okay, well guys, I've been going at this for pretty much an hour. I don't want to burn myself, and I have stuff to do. I have more video to do. I'm gonna leave that here, and I'm gonna try to do a video on Autotune today. Or should I hit it? I don't know. Guys, I'm gonna go work for you. So, if you like that video, give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, come on in, join the crew. Yeah, I should call the crew. Join the crew here at my channel. Subscribe. But until then. Whoa. English words are hard today. Until the next one, take care of yourself, please. I see you guys later. If my outro is really working this time. See you later. Always a pleasure to see you around, Chris. Take care.